In this presentation, we are going to see how the transverse waves and longitudinal waves are propagating through the medium. Here, with the help of the wave board, I am going to explain how the transverse waves are traveling through the medium. You should know about what is mechanical wave. There are two kind of mechanical waves are there. One is called transverse waves and longitudinal wave. For the propagation of the mechanical wave, some material medium is required. Either it may be a solid or liquid or gases, that gaseous medium. Three mediums are required. Are you clear? In the case of sound, that sound travels through the air medium. Are you clear? The sound is able to propagate through the water, sound is able to propagate through air as well as through the solid. If you drop a stone on the surface of water, transverse waves, they are able to travel on the surface of the water in the form of ripples. So some medium is required for the propagation of the mechanical wave, that is transverse waves or longitudinal waves. Here, I am going to use this wave board. With the help of the wave board, first I am going to explain how the transverse waves are traveling through the medium. In any medium, particles are available. It may be a solid or liquid or gases. Particles are available. With the help of the particle alone, the propagation of the wave is possible. Are you clear? First, you should know there are two kind of movement is there. One is wave motion. Are you clear? Wave is traveling from one end to another end. And another one is particle vibration. Vibration of the particle. First, you have to understand the distinction between the vibration of the particle and the movement of the direction of the propagation of the wave. These two are different. Are you clear? When the particle starts vibrating, automatically you could observe the direction of the propagation of the wave. First, I will explain what are the things which are kept on the board. These are all marbles. These marble, they represent the particles of the medium. Are you clear? You have to imagine that they are all particles of the medium. They are in the equilibrium position. On the surface of the board, plenty of holes are made. With the help of this several number of holes, we are able to change the position of the particle. How to start with? Here, for the propagation of the wave, energy is required. The clear wave is nothing but that is a transmission of energy from one end to another end. From the source, the energy is liberated, transmitted. The liberation of energy, transmission of energy, that is transmitted from one end to another end, that is passing through the particle. That energy is transmitted with the help of the particles. Let us imagine this is the first particle of the medium. Are you clear? If you supply energy to the first particle, what the particle will do? The particle, it starts vibrating. Are you clear? Now the particle, it moves from its original equilibrium position to the next position. Are you clear? After attaining this position, right from the equilibrium position up to this, in between distance is there, no? This is called displacement. What is the name of the distance called? This is called displacement. Are you clear? Displacement of the vibrating particle. Are you clear? If you want to make any change in the position of the second one, the first one to be altered. If more and more energy is given, first particle will be displaced further. The second particle that could be displaced from here to there. How the second particle can be displaced? First particle will supply energy to the second particle. Already I have told wave is nothing but that is a transmission of energy from one particle to another particle. Now the second particle is displaced. Are you clear? Now the second particle will supply energy to the first particle. In the meantime, already energy is given to the first particle and it reaches the topmost position. Are you clear? So here, right from the equilibrium position up to this, the maximum distance is there. No, the maximum distance of the vibrating particle is called as amplitude. Are you clear? Now this one could be displaced. Now this one also could be displaced. Are you clear? Now here, the with respect to this equilibrium position, the upper portion can be taken as positive side and the lower part can be taken as negative side. Are you clear? So in the positive side, it has reached the topmost point. That point is called crest. What is the name of the position is called? Crest. Now, after attaining the crest, it will come back to the clear. It will try to come back to the equilibrium position. So it has been brought here, and this one to be taken to the crest position, and this one can be shifted here, this one can be shifted here. Now I want to make the change in the position of the next particle. This one will supply energy to this one, this one will supply energy to this one, this one will supply energy to this one, this one also supplies energy to this one. Now it has come back to the next position. Now it is returning back towards the equilibrium position. This one will attain the crest, and this one it goes up, this one is shifted here. Look at the pulse, the wave, it starts moving. Are you clear? Wave, it travels in this direction. So this is the direction of the wave motion. This is the direction of the wave propagation. In this direction alone, wave is traveling. But particle, it vibrates with respect to its mean position. Particle, it vibrates with respect to this mean position. Particle vibration is taking place in this direction. Wave is propagating in this direction. Look at the nature of this two. Particle vibrates in this direction, wave is propagating in this direction. Both are happening perpendicular to one another. That's why this is called as transverse waves. Why the wave is called as transverse waves? Particle vibration that takes place here and there, but wave is propagating in this direction. Both the two things are perpendicular to each other. That is, direction of the wave propagation and the direction of the particle vibration, both are perpendicular to each other. That's why this is called as transverse waves. Make a note. Now the wave to be further continued. Now it has come back to the same position, equilibrium position. Now this to be brought down. This one is brought down. This one, it goes up, it is in the crest. Now this one could be shifted here. This one could be shifted from here to there. Look at the pulse. Now it is in the crest. After reaching the equilibrium position, this particle, it will try to travel towards the negative side. Now it goes there, this one comes to the equilibrium position, this one comes here, and this one comes here, this one it goes up to the crest position, and it goes there. Are you clear? Look at the pulse. Is it clear? Look at the travel of the wave. Are you clear? No particle will be displaced from its position. If the particle is here, means with respect to this mean position, the particle will move here and there. This particle, it won't go there. This particle, it won't go there. No particle will be shifted from its mean position. All the particle will be vibrating only with respect to this mean position. Are you clear? Look, this is the most important thing that you should learn in the wave motion. No particle will be shifted from one position to another position. With respect to the mean position, particle will vibrate. This particle, with respect to this mean position, particle vibrates here and there. Understood? Now the energy is further given. No, it has come down, it has come down, it has come down, and it has come down, it has come down. It reaches to the crest, and this to be shifted here, this to be shifted here. Look at the propagation of the wave. Now after attaining this position, it has come down to the lowermost point. Are you clear? That is in the negative side, it reaches the peak point. This name of the position is called trough. Are you clear? Now it has come down, 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 it reaches the peak position, positive peak position, crest, and it goes there, it goes there. Now look at that, this is in crest position, this is in the trough position. Are you clear? This is in the crest, this is in the trough. Are you clear? Now after reaching the trough, it is returning its journey and tries to go towards the mean position. Look at that, it goes there, it comes to the trough position. See, in a slow phase, you have to learn about the wave motion. Only then you can understand what is wave motion. Are you clear? Now it is in the trough. This is in the crest. Are you clear? Now it goes towards the mean position. Are you clear? Now it is in the trough. Now it has to be brought down. Are you clear? Look at that. Now this particle, it has reached the mean position. Now it should be brought down. This one to be brought down. This one is in the crest. This one to be brought up. This one to be shifted here. Are you clear? Now look at the first particle. First particle, it started its journey from here. It goes to the crest position. And again it has come back to the equilibrium position. It has gone to the trough position. Again it tries to go towards the equilibrium position. It is going to complete one vibration. Now it reaches here. First particle, clear, it reaches the equilibrium position. It has finished one vibration. Make a note. That one completes one vibration. Are you clear? Now look at the shifting. Are you clear? Look at the complete wave shape. Are you clear? Look at that. I will show with the help of a finger. This is the complete wave. Are you clear? Now this particle, it has not yet started its vibration, but this one already it has finished one vibration. Are you clear? Now you are able to see a complete structure of a single wave. Wave is traveling in this direction, particles are vibrating in this direction. Are you clear? Such kind of wave is called, what is this? Transverse waves. If further movement is given, you could see the movement of the wave in this direction. Now look at this. This particle is clear. It has not started its journey. Are you clear? Now this is in the 0th phase. This is in the phase 2 pi because it has completed one vibration. It has finished one vibration. It is in the phase of 2 pi. It is in the phase of 0. In between this particle and this particle, is clear? What is the distance? The name of the distance is called wavelength. Are you clear? The name of the distance is called, what is this? Wavelength. Here the trough is there. Here crust is there. In between the crust and trough, basically the total distance is called, what is this? Lambda by 2, half of the wavelength. Make a note. This is called half of the wavelength. Are you clear? In between the crest and trough particles, is it clear? What is the total length of the wave? This is called as half of the wavelength, as otherwise it is also called as lambda by 2. What is the distance of this two particle? This is called wavelength, otherwise it is also called as lambda. Are you clear? Now you should know what is the meaning of time period. Time period can be defined in two ways. Look at that. This particle, it starts its journey, it goes there, it has come again, again it goes to the trough, again it has come again. Okay. To complete one vibration, it takes some time. No, that time is called time period. Again I'll demonstrate. It started its journey, it goes to the crest, again it comes to the equilibrium position, again it goes to the trough, again it has come back. Are you clear? To make this one complete vibration, it takes some time. The time taken is called time period. How to define? Time taken by the particle to complete one vibration is called as time period. When this one completes one vibration, a single wave is formed. Are you clear? When it completes one vibration, a single wave is formed. So, to form a single wave, it takes the same time t. The time taken by the particle to complete one vibration or the time taken to form a single wave, both are similar. Are you clear? To form the single wave, some time is there, no, that is also called as time period. You have to understand that. And then we have to find out what is the meaning of frequency. Is it clear? Within a second, the particle, it is clear. It may go there, it may come again it may come here. This is called one vibration. We have to count, is it clear, how many number of vibrations are made by each particle. For example, if within a second, if the first particle completes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If 6 vibrations are made by the particle in 1 second, means how many number of waves could be seen? 6 waves can be seen. Are you clear? The first particle, when it completes, clear, 6 vibrations in 1 second, how many number of wave pattern can be seen? 6 waves can be seen. If 6 waves are created in 1 second, that is called as 6 hertz. Are you clear? What is the frequency of the wave? 6 hertz. What is the frequency of the particle? That is also 6 hertz. Are you clear? So like that we are able to define frequency, we are able to define the time period, and we are able to define the, which one? The wavelength also. So what is the length of the wave? In between this particle and this particle, the phase difference is 2 pi. Therefore, in between these two particles, the total length is called, what is this? Wavelength. Otherwise, we can also define in one more form. This is the trough of the wave, trough of the particle. Are you clear? So if the wave is further continued, you will get one more trough here. Are you clear? In between this particle, here one trough particle is there, here another particle will be in the trough. in between these two particles, that distance is also called as wavelength. So clear, distance between the two particles which are separated by the clear, this distance is called, what is this, lambda. Are you clear? This is also in trough, another particle will also be in the trough. Are you clear? In between two successive trough, what is the length? That length is called as, what is this, wavelength. Here like that, here crust is there. Is it clear? If the particles are further continued in wave motion, here one particle is in the crust, another particle also will be in the crust. In between two crust particle, you can get some length, that is also called as wavelength. So this is the propagation of the wave. Such kind of wave is called, what is this, transverse waves. The most important thing is definition. Particle vibrates in this direction, wave is traveling in this direction. In such case, the wave is said to be transverse waves. So in this context, I have explained transverse waves. In another context, I will explain longitudinal waves. Okay.